Located just downstream from the Whitewater Park and across the river from McKay Park, Miller's Landing Park is undergoing a transformation that invites park visitors to enjoy the river.
This is tied in beneath the riverbed and then comes up, so it prevents erosion and scour, and then you get that long-term sustainability of this access point.
But I see the advantage right away, and that is, you can sit on a rock in the sun and put your feet in, or you can wade into your knees or up to your waist.
Absolutely. Knowing that everyone uses and interacts with the river differently, we wanted to provide as many options to as many people as possible.
Ian Isaacson, BPRD landscape architect, has been in charge of the Miller's Landing project since the beginning, through design, permitting, and now construction.
Just imagine somebody walking down here with their kayak on their shoulder. They may or may not have some stability issues, and getting into the water can be really difficult, even if you don't experience any mobility needs. So giving people a place to stabilize themselves, grab onto a handrail, get into the water and recreate was really a focus of this project.
3 different types of small boat ramps that lead into a protected back eddy epitomize the range of options river users will soon enjoy at Miller's Landing.
This ramp, which is fully accessible, is going to get users below the grade or surface elevation of the water. And so if you're in a wheelchair, for example, you can roll in, transfer directly onto this stem wall, and you're right at the water level. So we're literally putting people right at water level. So this is a concept that we found is being used in pools. We have not seen this in a river setting like this. So this is truly a novel concept that we're really excited about, because as far as we understand it, this type of access does not exist in North America.
A conventional, albeit narrow, boat ramp is immediately adjacent to the zero access launch. This middle launch, they call it, allows people to assist each other get in and out of their boats.
The third and final access point here is what we're calling the roller launch.
Yeah, look at that. You got rollers for goodness.
Got rollers, yeah.
Long way to go.
So
any boat you put on that, you could easily roll down to the water's edge.
Yeah, so canoes, kayaks, stand-up paddleboards. We worked with our consultants to get the geometry right to provide the stability and the support for as many different watercraft as possible. We have seen some examples of roller launches in North America. There's multiple intents for the roller launch. One is, you can see here, there is a transfer bench. And so when this is all completed, there will be handrails and things like that, but that'll allow somebody, if they're in a chair, to transfer on there. There's some boards that will slide out and get them directly sitting over their watercraft, and they can get in. And then using gravity and the rollers, there'll be handrails, pull themselves out into the water.
All of these improvements are accompanied by split-rail fencing designed to protect and stabilize the banks that were eroding under previous helter-skelter use patterns.
There was major erosion, and every year the bank was just getting cut back more and more. And it's not more apparent than that ponderosa tree. So before we started construction, it had fully eroded up underneath that ponderosa tree. So again, it's the opportunity to provide sustainable access while also providing ecological uplift immediately adjacent to these areas.
Nearly half of the design and permitting costs and all of the $1.2 million in construction costs are covered with grant money from the Oregon State Marine Board, the Visit Bend Sustainability Fund, Visit Central Oregon, the Oregon Parks and Recreation Department, and the Hoffert Charitable Fund.
This was the old boardwalk. It kind of follows the same path, but it's been modified.
This new concrete here is fully ADA compliant, so the grades are under 5% running slope, and the intent is, both with the stamped concrete, the coloring, is we wanted this to both be functional but aesthetically pleasing. Kind of blended into the natural landscape as much as possible.
The newly upgraded river access features are scheduled to open in June, in time for the public to enjoy the river this coming summer. From Miller's Landing, I'm Brooks Snively for The Great Outdoors.